Dana coming here to chat with us a little bit.
How's it going?
Thank you. Thank you for brightening up our day.
Hey, it was fun. It's great to be here.
Where are you from, Dana?
I'm from Toronto.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, from Toronto.
Very proud.
Very proud. Very proud.
Now, have you ever partied with the mayor?
We party all the. In fact, we party all the time. I'm in a drunken stupor right now.
Well, you guys are musicians, and musicians know about all the hip after-hour places. And maybe I'm sure the drummers smoke crack with them.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know that Rob Ford goes to the hip places though.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he's like in the back alley. You know what
You
I'm
wouldn't
saying?
let him in.
Oh, yeah.
The back alley.
Do you think I'm joking?
No, I don't. What do you really think of the mayor? I mean, like, is it just embarrassing? Do you find it funny? Are you upset about it?
Do you want to know the truth? I will tell you the truth.
Yes.
Can you handle the truth?
Maybe.
The truth is,
You're not going to tell me I'm fat, are you?
No. To fish?
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I got
Available now on Amazon.
The truth is, and I'm revealing this for the first and only time, and I'm probably going to get stripped of my passport for telling you this, but the whole thing was a conspiracy.
Oh, yeah?
It was. Oh, I swear to God, yeah.
What happened?
Well, we Canadians all got together one day, and you know, we can fit in one room if we really squish close together. And we decided that we're tired of being like the nicey, boring nation of the world. So let's get this guy Rob Ford to lead Toronto. We just hired him because we figured sooner or later he's going to do something so excruciating that we'll wind up on the headlines of every newspaper around the world.
So you're saying he's part of like an improv group? He's in Second City.
Exactly.
He's the new Farley.
Exactly. No, it's actually, it goes farther, Artie. It's part of a larger fiscal policy because when he gets his reality show, we're all going to split the royalties evenly.
Well, you know what? It's funny, but you make a great point. In this day and age, he might get a reality show.
You know, it's kind of scary.
It might be unbelievably popular.
You know?
Because he's a train wreck, and that's what they want. They want train wrecks.
Isn't it amazing? Because that's not even a joke.
No, it's not.
I hope I didn't plant a seed.
Believe me, I'm sure people are thinking about that.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's been approached already. But here's the thing. You got to keep the train wreck going for the reality show to be popular. So, and those producers,
he could probably do it for a while.
He's managing.
Yeah.
Did you guys see him run over the woman today?
I saw that you guys were looking at that clip earlier. The guys in the back room. I thought it was. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Artie.
Why did he start running?
I don't know what to say.
Well, you know, because reality show people. Because when I was a really big train wreck, I had some reality show people come to me, and they really are. Oh yeah. And they really are evil. Like, they'll come to you and say, we'd love to do the show with you. They offer you money, and they go, but do you think you could continue to do drugs? Yeah,
can you continue to have a miserable life and really, like, maybe really wind up in the gutter, get homeless?
Yeah.
It's terrible,
So now, first of all, a great job. You got a great sound.
Thank you.
It's original. It's unique. Like, how long have you been doing this for?
Upwards of 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Long time.
Now, you're on the road a lot?
You know, we're on the road sometimes not. Sometimes I'm just writing, you know. We play when we can get the gig, you know what I'm saying?
Do you write all your own stuff?
I write about 70% of the repertoire I play. Sometimes I'll do some cover tunes. I like to do traditionals. I was kind of raised on traditional music, you know. So I've actually got this one version of John Henry I like to do live with the spoons.
Okay.
So cool. So some of it's traditional, but most of it's original. Yeah.
Wow.
How much did your dad influence you? I mean, was that just like you guys played together? Did he inspire you? Did he put the guitar in your hands?
You know, it was kind of a little bit more by osmosis because my dad was my whole musical influence when I was a kid. I don't even remember that we listened to records. Right. Because all we would do was sing. Because he was always at the piano or at the guitar.
That's fun.
It's great, yeah. I mean, our place was the place where everybody wanted to hang out because there was music and people were singing. So, I mean, we never even really listened to records until, you know, you get to be a teenager and then, you know, that gets to be your whole life. But as a kid, it was just, hey, let's go around the piano and sing.
What a great job.
It was great, yeah.
Her dad was in this band, the Halifax 3.
The Halifax 3.
Oh, wow.
And that was with Denny Doherty, who was with the Mamas and the Papas.
Right, okay, there you go.
Yeah, the lead singer there.
So, I mean, there has to be, you know, a lot of influence there.
For sure. And, you know, the road stories, he and Denny used to tell us these road stories. I mean, Denny had a lot of stuff he didn't even remember from the Mamas and the Papas, of course.
Sure.
But the Halifax 3, they were like a big deal in Canada. I think they were the first Canadian group to get a big deal record deal in the States.
Now, were they from Halifax?
Well, my dad's originally from the West Coast, from Vancouver. Actually, Victoria. but he met Denny in Halifax. Denny's a Halifax boy.
Okay.
So, and then they formed the group there, and they started touring. And it was amazing to hear the way things worked back in those days. It was like 3 weeks after the Beatles did, the British invasion happened, there were like no more gigs. The scene changed drastically in 3 weeks, which to me is wild.
Now, what kind of music? So they were a different kind of, were they folk music?
They were totally like acoustic, come down from the mountain, Katy Daly, like
Peter,
really,
Paul, and Mary type stuff, right?
Yeah. When they toured, they did the Hootenanny circuit when Pete Seeger was doing that whole folk scare.
Right, Seeger. Yeah. And then, it even influenced Dylan. He went electric. I mean, he tried to stay up with the times, right?
Absolutely.
And,
I got a funny story, actually, about Dylan. Dad was telling me that they were, listening to their manager was giving them some tunes to get them to try to record. Obviously, they wanted a hit. Right. So they played them this recording, this tape, really badly made tape of some guy singing with an out-of-tune guitar, how many roads must I man? And they listened to it going, that's never going to sell. I don't want to do that. So,
no kidding.
True story, yeah.
Right, yeah. No, a lot of people... didn't know what to make of Dylan, I guess, because of that voice and...
Well, yeah, genius can be hard to spot. Sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm still waiting for them to spot me. But so you come from a musical family. I think that's great.
For sure, yeah. It was a great way to grow up.
Yeah, my father taught me how to steal cable television. And,
cool. That's a much more marketable skill.
Not really.
Think about it.
Not really. It's illegal. But no. So now, what point do you make the move to in the state? You still live in Toronto?
No. I live upstate in the Catskill Mountains, actually, like about an hour out of Woodstock, an hour north of Woodstock.
Now, how do you meet these guys? How long have you been together with them?
God, I've been playing with this band. Well, the drummer, who I'm sleeping with, by the way.
Oh wow, great.
He's cute too. Yeah, great musician.
Good job.
We've been together for, I think, 22 years or something like that, and we've been playing together, I guess, most of those years.
Wow.
But this band, as it stands right now, has been together about 6 years.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
We've been together for James there, the board op who I'm sleeping with.
Yeah. He's cute.
He's close to becoming my official life partner. We've been together now for 3 years.
That's very sweet.
But I tell you, with a band, is it hard to when you're creative? Like, do you write the song? Do you write the music and the lyrics?
I do. I write the songs. What happens is I write the tunes. I take them to Jakob, who's the drummer, and my husband, and he arranges them because I don't have that skill. I can't do it.
Well,
I can't do it. It's a whole other skill.
The drummer is the arrangement. And they get left out of the royalties, people in the arrangement. That's
For sure. That's why he married me, It's like he's, thinking on his feet.
Yeah.
So he'll work out the arrangements, and then we'll come together with the band, and we'll put, maybe Pete will come up with something. Let me just say their names, amazing musicians. Pete Smith plays guitar.
Yeah.
Yep, Jakob Rospel on the drums.
Nice.
Yeah, arrangements, everything else. And I've got Adam Armstrong from Australia on the bass.
Nice.
Fabulous player. And with us tonight, a special, delightful guest, Elaine Caswell on the background vocals.
Nice.
Yeah, real honor to sing with her.
Elaine from New York or something?
Yeah, Elaine is from New York. She sung with everybody.
That's great. Well, I mean, it's great. I mean, is it hard to get, you think about bands and music now, and it's so different. And
it's hard. It is hard.
Electric music, DJs.
Yeah.
It's hard getting. What kind of gigs do you play?
Honestly, we play mostly in Europe. We do
really?
stuff upstate. There's some good performing arts centers and concert series up there, but we play mostly in Europe. We play a lot in Denmark. There are gigs there. They pay, and it's like you were saying about the type of music that I play. It's really something I've always had a hard time with, is trying to slot it. Like, what type of music do you play?
Yeah.
It's
hard to
you
say.
name it. What kind of music do you like?
It's hard to
pigeonhole
it.
And if you can't do that, and if you're not current with the sounds that people are listening to these days, then it's harder to get the gig. So, but over in Europe, I find that they're really interested in just something new. They haven't heard it before. They like it. They want to listen to it, which is cool.
I know that.
We heard that they treat you right in Europe too.
They really treat you right. Yeah.
I saw Springsteen in Paris, and I saw him 50 times in the States.
Wow.
And I saw him in Paris a couple years ago, and I couldn't believe how into 23-year-old French kids knew Born to Run verbatim, singing it in French.
Yeah, well, sometimes Europeans know more about American music than we do ourselves. It's incredible. They know the history of it.
Middle of summer in this unair-conditioned place, and everyone stunk. But you tell it because it's still that French stench that they have, But you didn't care.
That's part of the mystique.
It was part of the mystique.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I wish you guys the best.
Yeah.
Real talented, and it's cool to
You know,
something
speaking
new.
of French,
Yeah?
who's the guy that slaughtered my name over there?
Oh, yeah, Mike.
It's not that hard.
Mike, would you please?
I don't speak French. I'm
He's
sorry.
from Staten Island.
You know what? The talent coordinator called me and she said, so, you know, what do you want to plug on the show? And I'm like, how to say my name, first of all, you know?
Mike, you embarrassed?
LaCroix.
Officially.
No, I'm not embarrassed about anything.
I'm going to start spelling it
apologize.
KWA.
I'm sorry if I don't speak French.
I thought it was
Sorry.
cute.
It's not French. You don't have to know how to speak French to say that name.
I don't know. I don't speak it. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well, the next time I put it in writing for you, I'll just spell it KWA.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there you go.
LaCroix.
LaCroix.
Yeah. Well, I would have thought
Like
Americans...
Borchetti's your last name. You
People
expect
screw that up too. though.
Bruschetti?
But don't you get mad?
Yeah. Well,
He looks
Victor
mad.
says it though.
All right.
Yeah.
He's
Well.
being very rebellious.
I'm not
He
rebellious.
is. He's being very rebellious.
I'm very nice, actually. I'm so sorry. I love the music. Was great. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
No, it was awesome. Very unique.
I'm just messing with you.
Next time we're gonna treat you better. But no, honestly, I wish you guys nothing but the best and good luck with touring and everything.
Yeah, thank
now, how
you.
do we
Yeah.
find? Do you have like a website or something?
Yeah, well, here's another thing. DanaLaCroix.com. How do you spell it?
Yeah,
You know?
okay.
Okay, ready? LaCroix.
LaCroix
You put a groove to com. DanaLaCroix.com. Yeah.
We'll check that out
Yeah.
and come back again.
Love to.
Absolutely.
Love to.
Much luck, much good fortune, and we'll talk to you again sometime.
Sounds great.
We're going to take a break and be back after this.
Sounds good.
The Artie Lange Show, weeknights on Audience, only on DirecTV.